Hey fellow rock tumblers, check this one out. This is a Rio Grande agate that I purchased from my local rock shop in Austin called Nature's Treasures. Now I've been to the Rio Grande River and I've collected lots of rocks, but I must be honest and tell you that no, I didn't find this one. I did purchase it. However, that doesn't mean we can't find out how well it will tumble and polish. Now looking at it closely, it appears to just be a big conglomerate rock. See all those smaller stones in there? This was described as a Rio Grande agate. And it could be that many of these smaller stones that are in here will be agate, aka translucent. It also has lots of little pits. How well will this one tumble and polish? I have no idea, but we're going to find out. What I'm going to do next is get this in the barrel. I'll get it rolling in the coarse grit. And I'll keep it rolling until it's, I would say perfectly smooth, but with these pits, it probably won't be perfectly smooth. But I'll make it smooth enough so that it should take a great polish. Once it's finished in the rotary barrel, nice and smooth, I'll bring it back in here and I'll show you what it looks like before moving it onto the polishing stages. Check it out, our Rio Grande River agate is finally finished with the coarse stage. And wow, it's got lots of little pits in it. Yep. I felt like there was no reason to continue grinding it because I believe those just go throughout the rock. And besides, it's pretty smooth otherwise, and as you can see, it looks like we're going to have lots of color once this thing gets shined up. So it could end up being a really good looking agate rock. I'm calling it agate because I think some of these little stones we're seeing in here are in fact chalcedony, and that's basically my definition of an agate. I know some purists would say, well, there's no banding, but I figure they're all agates. You have different kinds. You have moss agates, banded agates, plume agates, sagenitic agates, all kinds of agates. This is just sort of a plain agate. Let's find out how shiny this plain agate will get. I'm going to go ahead and get it in the vibratory tumbler next. I'll go for 10 days. I use 4 different grits. And once I'm finished with that final polishing stage, I'll bring it back in here and I'll show you what it looks like. After many weeks of tumbling and some polishing, this Rio Grande agate is finally finished. And what do we think? Well, it took a pretty good shine in most areas. Of course, it's very pitted. And there are some soft spots, as you can see there, that we're never going to take a shine. And quite honestly, I'm a little disappointed. I thought this rock would be more agate-y. Now, sure, you can see that the little stones that make this rock are somewhat translucent, or so they appear to be. But overall, it's just, to me, not so interesting. Just a fairly average conglomerate, right? I don't think this is breccia, although it could be. I do see some angular pieces in there. Well, whatever it is, it's okay. It's a pretty rock, I suppose, that took a decent shine and an okay tumble. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to check my other videos for more like this. Thanks again.